We're going to start health headlines now with a question. So the last time you were sick, maybe you had a medical problem, you couldn't quite figure out what was wrong. Did you turn to Google before you actually turned to your doctor? More Americans are using the internet to self-diagnose. News 10's Jeff Maher joins us now with the details. All right, Jeff, this is certainly dangerous territory.
It can be, but it can also be helpful, Kiba. According to this survey, about 35% of adults in the U.S. admit to going to Google and other sites, search engines, to try to figure out what kind of medical conditions they have. Now, this research was not really designed at figuring out if this is a good thing or bad thing, but more so looking at the evolution of the internet and how people are taking advantage of it. The survey was conducted by the Pew Research Center out of Washington, D.C. The results were published this morning in USA Today. It shows that people are using the information they find to determine whether to actually see a doctor. About 1/3 of those surveyed ended up handling the medical problem on their own. Not everyone is relying on the internet, though. In a separate survey, 70% of people said when it came to a serious medical condition, they did go to see a doctor. Now, I spoke with a health and wellness coach who says self-diagnosing is not such a bad thing.
So if you're experiencing anxiety, there's a few reasons why that can happen. So it's good to do your research, and that you can get rid of it just by maybe doing some yoga, meditation, maybe getting rid of coffee, certain things. So you have to analyze and understand where your symptoms are coming from.
Now, the dangers of self-diagnosing on the internet is that you may have a more serious condition and won't know it because you choose not to go to a doctor, or your internet search may lead you to believe you have a more serious condition than you really do. We had our News 10 viewers weigh in on this on the News 10 Facebook page. We got dozens of responses, a huge response on this. Marie says, my granddaughter has a mild form of epilepsy. WebMD helped my daughter understand the symptoms to pass along to the doctor. The doctor took the info and ordered tests and then confirmed the results. Now she's on medication and she's doing well. But on the flip side, you have this. Kelly says, I had skin cancer. It actually helped me. But Jamie says it's a really bad idea. I don't know if it has hurt me, but it has made me lay awake with paranoia. So both sides there, guys. Yeah,
information is good, but sometimes too much information may not be so good.
Right.
Thank you, Jeff.